I was gonna make this video last week. And I'm like, no, LT is not a big deal. No one's gonna watch anyway. Well, no one ever watch it, and no one's gonna care about it. Well, no one cared about it either. Anyway, so this was like 6 days ago. I'm like, I need to make this video, and I'm like, I taught myself out of it. I'm like, it's no big deal, just sort of a 1-2 time thing or whatever. But nah, this morning, when you wake up to dumb stuff, it just makes your blood boil. So, yes, I'm blind, okay, people? Let me explain what I am talking about. I joined this Facebook group for wrestling. Like, one of my passions, I've been watching it since I was 9 years old, or, like, December of 2011 is when I saw my first wrestling show on TV. We just scrolling through the channels, and boom, found some guys beating the crap out of each other. I mean, what 9-year-old, and how old was my brother then? 6. My brother was 6, I was 9. What 9 and 6-year-old, and my dad was the one scrolling, so who wouldn't like those things? And so, I've just been a fan ever since, keeping up with it since 2011. I gone through phases where maybe I didn't watch it week to week. Now I can't watch it week to week because we don't have cable. Anyway, this is a completely off tangent. The thing is, like, you know, they ask those little trivia questions, like, you know, you like this person or this person? And so, the point I was trying to make is, I answer some of these questions, and then people just come and hit me with the dumbest stuff. Like, one of them was, who you think the hottest wrestler is? Like, female wrestler is. I put this wrestler's name, and I spelled it incorrectly. This person's like, who is that? I mean, I knew I spelled it wrong. And so I'm like, gave him a little summary. This person is blah, blah, blah. They want this and that. They're like, oh, you mean this person? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, why didn't you spell correct? I'm like, I didn't know how to spell her name. And they're like, how do you not know how to spell her name? It's shown all over the internet. And I'm like, I'm blind. And they're like, you're blind? How can you type on Facebook if you're blind? And I'm like, voiceover? It's like, oh, cool, I'm legally blind too. It's all good. Okay, that guy would actually chill. But another one, it showed a picture, and it said, pick your favorite mask that this wrestler wears. I think it gave you like 3 choices or whatever, 1, 2, or 3. I like none of them because I can't see any of them. You know, trying to be funny. And they're like, well, if you can't see any of them, then how'd you write the comment? I'm like, voiceover on an iPod? I mean, okay, sure. And then there's one other person. I think I wrote something down, and I was talking back and forth with this person, and they're like, if you're blind, how could you read the comments? Like, the replies to your comment. I'm like, voiceover on an iPhone, or an iPod, or an iPad. Any iPhone device, any Apple device has it. You can just go to your settings and enable it. And then one time on a YouTube comment section video, these people confuse me. So I like baseball, and there's this thing called the Nationals. Apparently, their logo looks like the Walgreens sign. So this one guy said, we're not losing to the Walgreens sign. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like the national sign. It looks like Walgreens. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks for letting me know. I'm blind, I couldn't see it. And they're like, you're not blind. I'm like, yes, I am. They're like, well, if you're blind, how are you able to type? I'm like, voiceover? And he's like, yeah, whatever. Like, he didn't believe me. I'm like, you have so many things. You have Siri, Alexa, Alex, voiceover, Google, Echo, like, just so many. Like, I could hook it up to I could be on a computer and I could use a Focus 40 to read. That's what my mom does sometimes. She'll just read it in Braille. There's just so many ways to read and type, and you don't even have to flippin' see it. Are these people flippin' dumb? It's freaking stupid, and it ticks me off. So I woke up to this at 7:30 this morning. To this guy's like, if you're blind, then how do you read a reply to your messages? I'm like, oh, people. People have asked me, how do you pee if you're blind? I mean, it's a regularly bodily function. How do you think guys pee? Like, Jesus Christ. People ask me, how do you get around school if you're blind? There's cane, there's guide dog, there's sighted guide, there's your friends not being buttholes and actually helping you. It just makes me speechless right now, but it just makes me sad, honestly, of the lengths that people will go to try to prove that you're not blind when they know nothing about me. I mean, they even could do the research. They could do the research and see that I'm blind. I mean, it's on Facebook. You click on my profile. It says Anthony Spears. It said I go to Mattoon High School and Illinois School for the Visually Impaired. You think a sighted kid go to the Illinois School for the Visually Impaired? That sounds as stupid as, like, a baby going to Illinois School for the Deaf for a daycare. I mean, really, people, really, do you have any brain cells in your head? Yes, blind people can type and read and do all sorts of stuff. What do they think we're doing? Just having, like, a maid or a butler there, just like, yeah, okay, we need you to, when this person comments, we need you to reply this to them. Okay, cool, thanks. So, I know no one's gonna see this. I just was really ticked off by people, like, saying that, oh, I'm faking being blind or something. Ha ha ha, you're funny. If I was faking, I would just get in the car and drive to your house and slap you personally. That's what I would do. I haven't driven since I was 14, and I did donuts in the elementary school parking lot. Yeah, that's a different story for a different day. Anyway, so hopefully, this stop people saying stupid things on the internet. I need a life. I really need a life. And Mac is back there doing who knows what. I'm sort of scared to end this video, because either A, I'm gonna forget something like I usually do, or B, this person gonna come back with a reply, and I'm not gonna see it, but, yeah. I'm just ranting at this point, so you can think I'm blind if you want to believe that. If you don't think I am, you believe whatever you want. I can't control you. You do whatever you want to, okay? Okay, next discussion. Should I talk like a white boy? I'm very curious about this.